Yes, greetings, blessings, people. I'm here with a very special guest, okay? He's joining me live and direct right here on the Big Bad Station. So, of course, special guest, let the people know who you are.
Greetings, well, in His Majesty name, King Selassie, Rastafari. It's I, KRAZY Bonez, you know, the singer, songwriter, producer, you know, humanitarian, you know.
Yeah. I hear that. You know what? I've got to ask you, was you a dancer? Because that name reminds me of dancing.
Right, so there's somebody in the world that no, there's not one KRAZY Bonez. Actually, there was Bones, Thugs and Harmony. There's a dancer that was it, but I'm actually a selector. This is where my music started from in the cool hills of St. Elizabeth, Jamaica.
Yeah.
I started as a dancer selector. We started at street dance level.
Okay.
Until I rap. You know, we live speaker box, right past sound truck. You know, rap wire until now we become a frequent flyer, you know.
Oh, wow. And you know, I heard that you had the reputation of being the baddest MC. Is that true?
What did you say, please say again?
No problem. I was saying, I heard that you had the reputation of being the baddest MC. Is that true?
I'm one of the baddest MC, you know what I mean?
Okay.
You know, you say you are the baddest, then you would be, you know what I mean? And life is not like that, you know. Life is like, you know, in the forest with many trees in there, and you have trees that are giant more than some. But I consider myself as one of the baddest MC in the world, you know.
Yeah, I hear that. And you know what? I have to agree with that. I've listened to your tunes, and I definitely do agree.
Yes. Thank you very much.
No problem. And I know you mentioned there about starting off as DJing, but how did this journey begin for you? How did it kind of all start? How did it all happen?
Well, which part do you want? Do you want the selecting, or do you want the singing part?
I want all the parts. So let's start with selecting first, and then we'll go into the singing part.
Alright, so I am from St. Elizabeth. I'm from in the hills, Elizabeth, Mabel.
Yeah.
Right, so you know, we started there. My mom was a shopkeeper. You know, back in the days, she has a grocery shop and a bar.
Yeah.
And you know, even the other day, my mom is visiting in Canada right now, and she was reminding me that in her days, because I'm the first born child, she would see me in the yard with a piece of stick in the yard, acting like I am Bob Marley, you know.
Yeah, love that.
And I'm like, what, mom? Like, yeah, she said, Garfield, I remember this at 3 or 4 year old, like, you know. So it started from there, you know. I used to see sound system visit my mom shop and bar that she used to keep street dance. Praise God, now my mom is a pastor now. She hasn't moved away from the partying and thing, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And seeing sound system going up in the hills, you know, seeing the sound system with the sound truck coming, and they string up the sound system, you know, they put up the speaker boxes, 3 column box, and then they pack up the amps crate. And these amps crate used to have these, you know, the old time amps crate have these little light and the equalizer, the light. You know, as a kid, you're fascinated to see the color, you know, the red, green, and gold, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, but then they would, you know, they have the early guys that they call them maintenance crew now, but they used to call them boxman back in the days, you know.
Yeah.
Before it become more modern now, where they say it's maintenance crew to make it more, you know, more gullible. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, you know, I used to see that, and then they have the guy that string up the sound, and then him string up the sound, and him put on the record, you know, you could hear the needle go on that vinyl, you could hear the needle go on it, it makes that sound, you know, and then you spray a little water. I was standing there and I'm watching this as a kid.
Yo, wow.
And I spray the water on the needle, and then he press it, and then the lick shot. You know, there's a lick shot on it. When they press it, it run in one column to the next. And as a little kid there, you know, I'm watching this and fascinated. Yeah. But what grabbed me as a kid was when they checked the microphone on the sound system.
Okay.
You know, when they said testing 1 2 1 2 1 2 testing, you know.
Yeah.
And you would hear the voice echo in the box, and I'm there so fascinated and excited to have this experience, you know, to see an equipment that your voice expand in the community, you know. So, you know, the engineer him go walk away, and me go there and grab up the microphone, you see, and when I ball out it right, you see.
I love that. I love that.
Out, you know, the engineer's like, put on the microphone, boy.
Wow.
But my voice had a unique sound to it, and the owner of the sound system was like, "Wow, you're what? How old are you?" That I was on like 7 or 8, somewhere around in that region, you know.
Yeah, I hear that.
It's like your voice is powerful, you know. So over the years, you know, everybody come and sound system come, Electro Force come, Bass DC come. There's so many sound system, community sounds. Visit to play music for the community, which my mom used to keep these street dance, you know. That's where my journey started.
Wow. So that's the selecting side, yeah?
Yes.
So tell us about tell us about the kind of the singing. Would you say sing Jay as well? Would you like MCing as well?
Right. So over the years, you know, if you there's an interview that gives you a greater depth in my journey. Justice from Jacksonville did an interview with me the other day. Yeah. And there's a recording up there where I did a more in depth explaining my journey, you know. Yeah. It's there on his page. Justice Sound out of Jacksonville did one interview. So you know, over the years, you know, we transitioned, and you know, we end up in America, meet some people over there in America, you know, played a sound in America. Then went back to Jamaica. Then we migrated and to Canada. So this is where I'm living now, is in Canada. Wow. I've been here almost 14, 15 years.
Yeah. Do you enjoy
Canada,
it?
You know. Yeah. So actually a member of Exploded International Sound. Yeah. But before Exploded, we had several sound systems that we passed through, you know, because life is a journey.
That's it.
You know what I mean? And yeah.
Wow.
So, you know, we're at Exploded now.
Okay.
Yeah, world renowned Exploded International Sound. I'm the MC. I'm the 8th MC on the sound system. Okay.
And how are you finding it? How are you finding being an MC on the sound system in nowadays times?
Well, you see, I'm coming from the old school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not the type of MC that, you know, have this egoistic what you call it now, egoistic girly behavior. I'm one of the ruffian them, you know. Yeah. Me like entertainment, but like the MCs them that entertain the crowd. Man like Jakes, man like Firelinks, man like, you know, Young Hawk, you know, this kid from King of these Kingpin, you know, the younger generation with the old style, you know. So I have that style of entertaining the fans. But nowadays I find that most of these nowadays sound system, they're too girly. You know, they have too much emotion. You gotta take your emotion out of entertaining when it comes to sound. You're there for a job. You're there to entertain the people. You're not there to entertain yourself. You're there. Your job is to make the people have a good time. Yeah. Let the people laugh. You know, let the people pay their money. They come to have fun. You know, let the people, they're standing and watching you performing. So be an entertainer. Yeah. You know, I think that's what missing out of most of it. But there's some young cats out there doing it from England, Canada, you know, New York and other places in the Caribbean, you know, in Jamaica and other places. There's many sound system there with the MCs that has the good value of entertainment for the people, you know?
Yeah, for real. I have to agree with you on that in the sense of the entertainment, because I mean, there is, like you said, some great, you know, talented young people up and coming, but 9 times out of 10 sometimes I feel bored when you know, and it's quite sad to say, really.
Right. Because look, as an MC, you're like the preacher in the church. If you're not preaching a good sermon, then nobody will come to your church.
That's it.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So, you know, if you're a good prime minister leading the country, then the country will grow. But if you're a bad prime minister or a bad pastor, then you're not gonna have it. So you have to be an entertainer. Music is for entertainment purpose. Right? The people is stressed out, you know, people want jokey, people to laugh. You know, be an entertainment person, make the people move. Just don't be a dead body selector standing up around the sound, you know. Do something, wave your hand, kick out your foot. Yeah. You know what I mean? Jump up by yourself, you know. You know, entertain the crowd, bossy crowd, you know. Do something make the people enjoy it, you know what I mean? Let the fans leave saying, boy, I'm gonna take you in this clash last night, DJKat mash up the place, you know, man.
I hear that. Yeah. But true, true. You know, I mean, I know we spoke about sound system, we spoke about singing, but I hear that you're also a barber, or was a barber. I don't know if you still do it.
Yep. I have a barber. I created when I migrated to Canada. I went through the process of working in other barber salons.
Yeah.
And over the years, because I have a family to take care of.
That's it.
You know what I mean? And any real man would do something to take care of his family. It doesn't matter. We play music, but music is for entertainment purpose.
Yeah.
But the reality matter is that you have to have something of credibility to pay your bills and take care of your family.
Yeah.
And that's what a real man does.
That's it.
A real man take care of his family. So I created Fresh Cut Barber Salon in Canada. It's at Queen and Kennedy. It's in the heart of Brampton.
Oh, nice.
And over the years, I created a backpack drive that gave back over 450 backpacks to the students back with school supplies.
Oh,
you know what I mean? I'm a community person. I connect with the community. I'm an activist for the youths. I don't like to see people on drugs. I go against that. You know what I mean? And I got bashed for certain things. I stand on morality and spirituality and on upliftment for youths.
Yeah.
And relationship. I'm like a community doctor. In the community, of Brampton, Ontario, so I give God thanks for his blessings,
Yeah, for real.
It is good.
So,
it's good.
I mean, let's think of all that. So you work in the community, you do DJ, you sing. I mean, what would you say kind of has been this might be an open question, but the biggest impact in your community at the moment?
Oh, the biggest impact in my community right now, we need, like, the impact is there's a drug and there's a struggling happening in Canada right now, because Canada economy is not good.
Yeah.
It's not good at the moment, right? We have an immigration problem. We have a drug problem that's running not just in Canada but through the world. We have struggling family members, you know what I mean? And the impact is hard. It's really hard out here. It really takes guts and grit to survive.
Yeah.
To break the barrier of poverty. You know what I mean? And it's sometimes, to me, it breaks my heart just to drive and see how people is on drugs and kids on drugs, and you know what I mean? We want everybody wants to survive. I don't want to see people hungry. I don't want to see people homeless. You know what I mean? And those things cut my heart dearly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then over the years, we created. I was partnered with this young singer from Jamaica, and we created Vengeance Music, which is the production side of me.
Yeah, I hear
right. And that's where we try to use what we're doing. But in Brampton there's a multicultural here, and there's a struggle that happening out here in Brampton where I mean, I don't want to say it so vaguely, but I mean, there's this kind of levity happening out here in Brampton, Ontario that hurts people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have to give a little love, man. Share a little love,
Yeah.
People is struggling out here. It's really tough in the world right now, and the impact with I'm seeing happening in Canada, it's not good at the moment, trust me. It's rough out here, man.
I hear that. And you know what? I feel that it's really important to talk about what's really going on, in our communities, because you can see it on the news, but it's never a true reflection.
I call out what I did in Brampton, Ontario, and a lot of people bash me for it. Where my business was located, it was a drug haven.
Okay.
I used to see people around me. I pick up 3. Sorry, it's radio. I don't want to say it like this. I pick up 3 unalive bodies around me.
Oh wow.
Right. I found 3 unalive bodies around me.
Yeah.
And that hit me hard, because one of them was a kid, but 21-year-old.
Yeah.
Right. And I cried. I literally cried tears when I saw it, because and I invite the mayor for Brampton. This is how you do things. I invite the Honorable Patrick Brown.
Yeah.
I invite him in front of the whole public, and I called him out on it in front of the people.
Yeah.
And he moved away. He locked down the house beside my business in the area that I was. He locked it down and he moved it away from me. That doesn't, you sweep the problem under the carpet. That you didn't fix the problem, and I have a great issue with that.
Yeah. I hear that 100%. Wow. I mean, I suppose the next question would be, what can us as the listeners and the people do across the world? I know it's in Canada, but even here in the UK, the same issue occurs. It's not new in the sense of wherever you live. So what is it that we could possibly do? What do you think?
I think the governments and the people that's controlling the economy,
Yeah.
and you know, I think they need to look at the reality. The reality of the matter is that things are so expensive. To get in a house is so expensive, right? Too much restriction and building. You know what I mean? Building place. You know, the persons that are controlling housing developments, these people need to be fired. Literally, you're not, they hire you to do a job and you're not doing your job at the way you are. You give them a time limit and they're not doing, fire them. Find somebody that will make it work. The economy is crazy. A lot of young people is struggling. And I speak to a lot of young people. They say they can't buy a house. A lot of young people say they can't get a job. You know what I mean? And then the AI is taking over all of these jobs. What are we doing? What is the purpose of we human beings? The AI system is supposed to help us, not destroy us.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear
when you have a factory, that employs 300,000 people, and you put the AI in there, and then you employ only 20,000 people, this is not good.
Yeah, definitely. I hear that. 100%.
You know, so we need to take a look at what we're doing. We're making these babies. We're expecting them to have a future, but what kind of future are we giving them?
That's it. Yeah, 100%. I got no disagreement
People
with you.
need to work. Yeah, people need to work.
Yeah, that's it. They have to put food on the table.
Yeah, people have to work. How are you gonna pay your bills if you don't work?
That's it.
How will you go to a party if you don't have money?
That's it.
How will you pay for food if you don't have money? You have to work.
Yeah.
So why are they turning everything into an AI system? You go everywhere now. You go into the banks. It's only one person or two person working.
Yeah.
You go in the supermarket. It's just one or two teller. It's all AI system.
Yeah, that's it.
So what do you expect the bank tellers to do? What do you expect the cashiers to do? What do you expect the children that work in McDonald's and work in this place to do? I'm just expressing how I feel, Kat.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course you can. I mean, I feel that these conversations aren't had enough. So yeah, I'm happy to hear your opinion on what you have to say.
We the people need to stop believing and start acting.
Yeah.
We don't say to burn down the city. We're not saying to go burn down the city, but go to these government offices. Stop going to these community stores. Stop robbing these community stores. Stop mashing up these people places. Go to where the government offices are.
Yeah.
Go to the House of Parliament. Go out in front of them and chant. Go out there and demand justice for the people. Demand that they bring down the housing costs. Demand that they should employ the people. You know what I mean? Like the people need employment, Kat. We all need to work to survive.
That's it. I hear that. 100%.
You know?
Yeah, I hear that. And you know, I mean, I'm hoping that music can bring some sort of positivity, enjoyment for all the struggles that are going on. Because I heard your tune the other day, Same Man, and I want to know a bit about this tune. Tell me about this tune.
You know, right, so Same Man derive for the production. So I'm a producer at first. And on top of that, Kat, I'll just give you a little short clip.
Yeah.
You know I never want production. I never want production. I'm already a selector. I created a sound system, Vengeance Music, for my kids. I play sound system, but I created one for my kids.
Yeah.
Because you can't take up people's stuff and give to your children. You have to actually create something for your kids.
Yeah, that's it.
So I created Vengeance and International Sound, and then I created Vengeance Music between me and D-Tone Records and the singer.
Yeah.
Right? And then now I was producing for the singer from St. Anne, giving him all my energy.
Yeah.
I was giving him all my energy, all my powers that I have, and pushing him, and then it becomes ungrateful.
Okay.
So and then I reach out to a next singer in Jamaica from St. Anne, Nicky Silk, and then I start producing. I gave him 4 songs. Okay. And then I said to him, what are you doing with the 4 songs? I gave him Life Lessons, I gave him Revelation, I gave him All My Love, and I gave him Daniel.
Yeah.
So 4 solid songs. I'm saying, let's work on your career because I'm a producer. And the same thing started happening again.
Oh,
the ungratefulness, the bitter taste of artists becoming ungrateful to producers.
Yeah.
And you know, in the production world, we always hear this, that people is easily to forget where they're coming from more than where they're at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have to respect the people that put the work in for you, Kat. You have to remember. When you're up on the stage, remember the ones that help to make you.
Yeah, I hear that.
So I ball out. I couldn't take it anymore. I'm spending my money in production. I'm in graphics, mix and mastering. I'm spending money to artists to go to stage show. They end up at stage show when it's done. I gave them, they go on stage, they figure in the songs. I made TV tracks and tell them to study the music. They don't. They just be disrespectful. And when I talk to them, they spit in my face, Kat. I couldn't take it no more, Kat.
Yeah.
I bawl out to God. I bawl out to God. I bawl out to God for help. And God, I heard God answered me. And I went in the studio in Canada. This guy named Smoke Shop in Brampton, Ontario. I called him and said, Smoke Shop, I'm hearing a song in my head. And he's like, yo. I said, Smoke Shop, I can't sing. I don't know nothing about singing. I said, Smoke Shop, man, this song is in my head. I need to get it out. And he said to me, Smoke Shop in Brampton said to me, come on, come to the studio, bro. I sing worse than you, but you have a raspy voice. And I always wanted to record you. That's what he said to me.
Oh, wow.
So when I went to the studio now, Kat, you know, I'm shaking like a leaf. Remember, I'm an MC, you know.
Yeah,
I'm a performer on stage. This is my first experience. I'm going in the studio to stand in the hot box. I watch people record it, but I never really, you know, have that experience. I'm shaking like a leaf, man. Nervous.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's all good, man. I say a prayer to God. You know, I say a prayer to God and I knight my locks with olive oil, and I pray my prayer and I turn my eyes up to the skies and to the universe, and I say, God, help me. Use me as your vessel.
Yeah.
Use this vessel to deliver your message. This is what I asked God.
Yeah.
Truthfully. And God, I went in the hot box and I made one go at same man, and it came.
Wow.
The same man you pass going up is the same man you pass going down. Life is like a puzzle. Don't take it for a joke. It twists and turns, spinning like the sound. The same man you pass going up is the same man you pass going down. You pass me in the morning, no good morning. You pass me in the evening, not even a greeting.
Yeah. Big tune.
It is reality. I've experienced this.
Yeah.
It's a word from God for the people, man. People must be reminded that we're just travelers passing through this earth, man.
I hear that. Yeah. Big tune. Honestly,
you know?
it's a...
So this song came about just of the things that I'm experiencing and the things that other people is experiencing. I'm traveling in Brampton. I pass elderly Indian people. I say good morning. Not even good morning. I pass the young people good evening. Not even a greeting. You know, nothing. They're just heartless. They're just cold. Human beings become so heartless and cold. You know, it hurts my heart to know that, you know, we're just passing through here. We not even have to be here tomorrow.
That's it, 100%.
Right now I'm saying this and there's tears coming out of my eyes, man. Like, literally, man.
But it's very true.
The song is real.
Yeah, it's a big tune. Very, it's a big tune and it's a real tune, so it makes it more real, more raw, you know?
Yeah, because I'm singing these songs, Kat. I'm telling you, God gave me an EP. When I ball out to God, I thought it was one song. God gave me 6 songs, Kat.
Wow.
I did 6 songs less than a month.
I hear that.
And this is not me, it's God work. I can't do it. Yeah, every time I speak, I delight. Big up delight.
Yeah.
Delight shine bright. Delight, God put delight. It's so weird how God is making things work. You know what I mean? God is just working in these mysterious ways, and sometimes it scares me.
Yeah.
Because the things that are coming out of my mouth, right?
Yeah.
The songs that are coming out of this temple. Because I asked God to use it.
Yeah.
You know? And it's coming. It's in the EP. And I already recorded 6 songs. Got the harmonies.
Yeah.
I'm shooting my first music video for Same Man Monday.
Oh, nice.
You know.
Wow.
Yeah, but Same Man is based off of the experience I feel in Canada and moving through the world, and you know, it's a God-sent message for the world, man.
For real.
That's all I can say.
We have a listener asking what are the titles of the songs so that they can go and check them out.
Alright, so the songs are not released as yet.
Okay.
Right, but you can look out. I've been putting up these teaser clips of it all over social media. The first one is released after the EP. It's called Same Man.
Yeah.
Then the other one is called Universal Love.
Yeah.
Right? Universal love is what we need. It doesn't matter what color or creed. You know, my universal love is what we need. It doesn't matter where you're from. When you greet me as an African. Why hate your father acting like a vulture, you know?
Yeah.
These words are coming out of the, you know, and then I went in the studio and then I did a song called Without Bail.
Yeah.
You know, locked up without bail, you know, and then I did a song called Graveyard Shift for the people that works
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Works to take care of their family.
Big
I'm
tune.
working on the graveyard shift just to take care of my family, my wife and my kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, big tune.
And then we went back in the studio. These songs were coming at me, and I was like, Smoke Shop. You know, 10 o'clock in the night. He runs studio from 1 to 7. I call him 10 o'clock in the night.
Yeah.
I'm like, Smoke Shop, are you sleeping? And he's like, Bones, you again? I'm like, yo, there's a next song. And I went and I did a song called Must Be Done. The job has to be done, Jah. The job has to be done, Jah, Jah. Whether it's night or day, the job has to be done, Jah. Somebody gets to do it. It doesn't matter even if you refuse it. You know, these songs are coming.
Yeah,
you know, they're coming like so, you know, and then, you know, I asked God, what's the next move? And then he gave me a song, My Blessings, you know, because my mom is here visiting from Jamaica, you know.
Oh, wow, what a
And,
blessing.
you know, he filmed, this is the first time I'm flying.
Wow.
So, you know, that song came when my mom came to Canada, you know, and I was giving God praise.
Yeah.
You know, I was giving God praise, and the spirit that dwell in this vessel give praise to God for giving me this blessing at this time, you know.
Yeah, for real.
You know,
For
yeah,
real.
my blessing. So there's a 6 song on the EP, you know.
Wow, what a joy.
Coming at you.
Big up your mum as well. Big up your mummy for coming over to see
Yeah,
you.
man, big up my mommy, you know, I love my mommy because, you know, we're come from, in Jamaica we say far.
Yeah.
We're coming from far for the
That's it.
English speaking people, yeah?
Yeah, of
We're
course.
coming from far. So, you know, I remember the days when my mom used to walk with this big box on her head, you know. And
Wow.
it is so strange. Yesterday I was listening to the harmonies in the song, and my mom was in my car.
Yeah.
And I started singing it, and my mom just burst out into tears, you know. And she was like, yo, son, I tell you, man, like, you know, I know this day was gonna come, you know. So it's a blessing for the world that I'm evolving at this time.
Yeah.
You know.
For real.
Yeah.
100%. And you know, I look forward because I feel like I could talk to you for a very long time. I feel like we have that energy and that vibration to just keep on talking.
Yeah, for real. You know, your energy is pure and clean, and I really appreciate it, man.
Anytime.
No, let me correct this word. Because I've been using this word. I've been trying to remove it.
Okay.
I preach the love.
That's
I
it.
preach the love.
That's it. That's
I
it.
preach the love. No more of that hate business. I preach the love, you know.
Yes, for real. And
Chuja.
I'm looking forward because tomorrow we're scheduled to do a live and direct interview on Instagram. So that's going to be a vibe. 'Cause
Wow.
we should be able to see you then.
Wow. Why? Big up Delight, man. Delight is busy.
Yeah.
Delight is the sister in that God, you know, placed at the right time, because I was doing this music. I haven't signed a management team as yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And she came at the right point, you know. She came at the exact part of the puzzle. She came, and when she heard the song, she was like, oh my God, you know, I was asking. I said, I need somebody to do my EPK and write up my bio.
Yeah.
Because remember, I wasn't a singer. I'm a selector, producer, a business owner, a sound system owner, and all of these things. You know, then the entertainment part of it came now to be a singer. So now I gotta do up all of these things, and I reached out, and she connected, and from we connected, man, she was on it, you know. She's like, yo, are you up for this? I'm like, yo, I'm ready like Freddie, I'm ready like Jamaica, man. Let's go.
Yeah, let's
And
do
she's
it.
been getting the interviews, and anybody need any interviews pertaining to me,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, they reach out to me, I send them to her.
Oh,
You know, they
nice.
have to go to her. She's the one scheduling these interviews and things.
Yeah, big her up every time. Great energy.
Yeah, man, big up the light, man. Make your light shine bright, you know.
For real, for real.
Yes,
So, you know, what is kind of some final thoughts you would like to say to the listeners for today? What would you like to say to them?
Well, you see, the thing is that music is a mission and it's a message.
Yeah.
I call music the double M's. It's a mission and it's a message. Now, reggae music is God music. Now, you know what I mean? We understand that people, you know, we understand that people want to, you know, evolve and do what they do. You cannot stray from the root.
Yeah.
If you stray from the root, then the tree will die.
That's
You
it.
know what I mean? So you have to, even if you're growing, you still have to stay close to the root.
That's it.
And the
for
kind
real.
of music I'm doing, it's called reggae rockers.
Yeah, that's
You
it.
know what I mean? It's a raw, authentic message music.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
For real.
So I'm here just to deliver jam message to the people. You know, and I don't want nobody to corrupt it. I just want it to free flow and help the people, because the people need help.
For
the
real.
people need remembrance.
Yeah.
This song say, man, a lot of people, sometimes you say good morning to them, Kat, I realize that a lot of people has turned off their ears from the world.
That's it.
They put in these earbuds in their ears, and they put on these headphones in their ears, and they're moving about the world, and they don't care. They don't look at nobody. They don't interact with anybody. They don't talk to nobody anymore, Kat. Your kids in the house, you have to call to them 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 times for them to hear you.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? So you have to find a way to get in the earphones to give them the message.
Yeah, for sure.
So God gave me this message to give to them, that the same man you pass going up is the same man you're going past going down.
That's it.
You must remember to say morning and evening, man. It's common courtesy, man.
Yeah.
You know?
For true.
It doesn't matter what color or creed who you are. Just a simple good morning can make somebody day, and a simple good evening can make somebody, you know, have a day. Just say, hi, how you doing? Have a blessed day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That can bring somebody far along, you know?
Yeah,
Just
definitely.
be kind. Just be kind and don't be blind, you know?
Yeah, for true. Great, powerful words, definitely.
Yeah, man. Even the blind man I see in this world, you know?
Yeah.
You never see that? Yeah. The blind man I see and I walk through this world. And the people that has vision can't see what they're doing.
Yeah, definitely. 100%.
Give a little love, you know? Give a little love, you know?
Yeah, definitely. And before we do go, King, how can people get hold of you in regards to social life, you know, Instagram and all that jazz?
Alright, so my IG is KRAZY Bonez 7791.
Yeah.
Right, 7791. If you understand the numbers, you will know. Right, 7791 KRAZY Bonez on Instagram, Garfield Scarlett on Facebook. I think I tag KRAZY Bonez up there. KRAZYBONEZ.
Okay.
Right, it's KRAZY Bonez because I'm Jamaican. And Vengeance Music is VENGEANZE@gmail.com. That's how you get me via email. You know what I mean? And my number is up there. Once you start typing KRAZY Bonez, and you know, you will find me on all digital platforms. You know, my barber salon is Fresh Cut Barber Salon in Brampton on IG too, and you can find me anywhere. Send a message any one of these platforms. They reach out to Delight. Karen Campbell, you know, you will get to me, right? So,
for real.
You know what I mean? I just want to say thank you to the people that, like, now the song is doing like 47K on YouTube in like 11 days.
Yeah.
The Spotify is on all digital platforms, and it's on all these places doing really, really good. People is interacting with the song, and that's what we need. You know, spread the love, share the message. You know, that's all I'm asking. You know.
100%. And I look forward to corresponding with you tomorrow again on Instagram. I'm looking forward to that as well.
Yeah, man, we appreciate love.
That's it.
Appreciate love.
I was ready.
Love. You see how I'm catching?
Yeah, that's it.
See how I'm catching?
I know.
Love, you know?
Yeah, but you have to remember every time. But it's been a blessing, King.
It's a pleasure talking to you, and shout out to all the listeners out in the world. Just remember, the same man you pass going up is the same man you pass going down. Life is like a puzzle, don't take it for a joke. It twists and turns, spinning like the sound. I said the same man you pass going up, the same man you pass going down. You pass me in the morning, no good morning. You pass me in the evening, not even a greeting. You know what I mean?
Energy.
Yeah, man, give thanks, you know, give thanks.
Give thanks each and every time. You know what, once again... Sorry, go on, King.
Yep. I said, you know, everybody just have a safe and productive week, you know what I mean? Strong, you know what I mean? These words, I have to try to decode them.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to decode them, and Babylon plant these words in us to restrict us, you know, but I try to decode ourselves, you know, I start with I, right?
That's it.
Yes, yeah.
Every time. We give thanks, King, and once again, give thanks for coming onto the show. It's been an honor, and like I said, I'm looking forward to tomorrow as well.
I appreciate, love you, man, and you just have a blessed day, Kat. And just keep up the energy and keep up the good quality work you do. Keep blessing the people. Keep spreading the love, spreading the joy amongst each other. Just say a little morning and evening when you meet people in this earth, you know. Somebody needs it.
Of course, 100%. And here it's evening time, but for you it's afternoon, right?
Yeah, man, it's a cycle, you know. Life is a cycle, you know. The time turns thanks. Like a cycle,
That's it. More love, King. It's a blessing, and until tomorrow. We give thanks.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Further on in the news.
Give thanks, King. We'll speak soon.
Bless up.
Bless. yes, people, please do go and support, go and show some love. You know, he is a great and fantastic artist. Please do, each artist we have on for an interview, please do go and show some support by going on their socials. It's really important. And of course, coming up next is the great song itself, Same Man. Take a listen.